Hello guys, my name is Anna. I'm working at Agile Search doing some recruiting, and today I'd like to talk to you about what to do after your interview. So at the interview I hope you took some notes, because afterwards it is great to start by reviewing those notes and then doing some reflection upon those. Of course, oftentimes right after the interview you feel very engaged. You're like, yeah, I just want to start. Like, I really hope that they're gonna accept me. I really hope that I'm gonna get the job. But kind of counterintuitively, at this point it would be actually good to do some reflection on whether you actually want this job still or not. Look at your notes that you made during the interview and think, for example, were there any red flags during the interview? Do you have any concerns about it? Do you think you're really going to be motivated in the long term to do this? Was the position what you expected it to be, and are you still happy with it? And only after this, if you still think that you really do want the job, then you should proceed to the next step. And talking about that next step, I think it would be nice to thank your interviewer for their time. You can do this in multiple different ways. Perhaps one thing is to send a thank you note, like a card, or I personally like to use snail mail because it's so rare to actually receive like real cards and letters anymore nowadays. Although if you have as bad handwriting as I do, you probably should just text or send an email. But whatever your way of doing it is, it don't really matter. The most important thing is just the thought that counts. And lastly, it's important to just be prepared for the for whatever at the interview you agreed to do next. So be prepared for the next step. Maybe it is to follow up after maybe they said, okay, we're going to call everybody back in a week, and if you haven't heard of them after that week, then follow up. They've probably just been really busy, and they'll probably be really impressed that you called and are still showing enthusiasm for the job. Or perhaps you didn't negotiate salary yet. Now would be a good time to think of your numbers. So then if they call back and ask, you already have something in mind. Finally, when they do call you, of course you're super excited, as you should be if they say yes. But also remember to still, again, just ask for what's the next step. So you're always kind of like one step ahead of the game. If they unfortunately say that they've moved on with other candidates, you should really just kind of swallow your disappointment and instead try to just ask, like, not in an accusing way, but just showing that you're really eager to improve. Ask them, how was your presence at the interview and what did they think, and just to see if there are some ways that you could improve, because this could really help you in future interviews. And also another great thing to do is just tell them that you're really like into their company specifically, so if they have any open positions in the future, they should consider you for those as well. Okay, that's all for now. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And also remember to subscribe to our channel. And look out for the new video next week! Yay!